People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People at 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet, and my blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I've decided to wear jumper braids today because it's 32 degrees outside, not quite ready for wintertime, but we have a cold snap going on. And when it's 32 degrees, actually when it's 50 degrees and colder, we generally turn on the heat. And if the heat is on, I'm not wetting my hair to style it because, then you go outside and you risk giving yourself pneumonia, bronchitis, a cold, chills just from exposure to the weather. So it occurred to me that not everybody knows what a jumper braid is. So I'm going to, and this is a whole row of them right there. They look really cute. It's usually a kid style, but, a lot of people don't know that's the name of them. But I'm going to show you how to do them. Now, when you do jumper braids, especially when your hair is tangled, the only part you really have to worry about combing through is the very starting braids. So let's comb and detangle that section since that's going to be the start of these braids. And these are going to go upward, by the way. Then anchor the comb out the way, or just throw it down there. And this is also going to be the only actual braid, is the starting braid and the one at the very end. So you get that combed out, and then you braid it. And if you're lucky, you don't let your fingernails get in the way and lose your grip and have to start over. So we'll restart that one. Let me turn where you can see. See, that's the only braid that you're worried about. Now, I like using a rat tail comb for the simple fact that it allows me to part through whatever tangle I get going on. Get my finger there and just separate it out. Okay, now, here's the thing that makes it a jumper braid. Now, as you can tell, I didn't really take a comb, go through. I just grabbed it and straightened it out. Now, you're going to split that in half, like so. And then the braid you just did becomes the third part of this braid. And you just go ahead and start braiding. In other words, this braid jumps to this section, which will jump to that section, which will jump to the next section, which is why they're called jumper braids. And we just continue up like that. Yeah, I know my hair's a mess at the moment. I was really tired. I fell asleep without my bonnet on, and my hair was slightly damp because it did rain a little bit on me. And instead of, putting moisturizer or whatever, I just said, heck with it, I'm tired. So this is the morning after with the matting. But I have someplace I have to go, and like I said, it's 32 degrees. There is no way I'm putting water on my hair right now, so I could go out there and have it freeze to my scalp, and, I get sick too easily for that. So we ain't having none of that. Oh, also, when you do jumper braids, you do not have to braid all the way to the eternity of the section you're on. Just braid enough to hold, because when you jump into the next section, a complete braid might actually get in your way. The only other time you need a complete braid, other than the start, is at the very end, because that braid will be what anchors off the end section, okay? I don't even worry about if my parts are straight. So, I'm just going to make sure I get my fingers through there. Also, this automatically sections your hair for like when you want to do a braid out or whatever later, because now for each section you have two sections and then the braid. And I usually slide a moisturizer or water or something on, before I take it loose, so that way combing is just that much easier because you've already done this step, which detangled it, even though it was by hand in a rough fashion, as some people like to say. See? Now we're almost done. We're at the top here. Now, because this will be the last braid, this you actually do want to comb through. So let's get that done. Apparently I was mean in my hair. So this one, you're going to take this section and still going to make 3 sections here instead of 2, like that. Connect it and braid it. And then because I do have one going across, I'm going to tuck it into or incorporate it into the one that's going across here. I'm also going to do the same thing with this section over here. And this I'm going to braid all the way down to the eternity. Yeah, I know, it's longer than it looks, ain't it? And then just tuck that in. And that's how you do a jumper braid. Now, I'm going to turn around. Well, actually, I'm going to get where the light isn't being blocked up by the sun, but I'll turn around so you can see. Hopefully. I will be putting pictures of this on my blog, so that way you can see it there if you can't see it here. And I'm going to hold this section out the way so you can get a good view. And that's how you do jumper braids. So, give it a try, especially on days you don't want to detangle, but you have places to go. This style works great under a hat. In fact, if you use a moisturizer and then put a hat on, then you get a conditioning treatment for the day. So, stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye now.